Good morning, guys. Today is November 16th. It's about 5:22 in the morning. So, good morning. Today we're actually jumping into Genesis, and we're going to look at the first section of Genesis, which is creation. And creation goes from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to Genesis chapter 2, verse 23. We're not doing that all in this one video. I'm going to break it down for you. How I usually read passages in the Bible is I read it first, and then I kind of look through it and see what jumps out at me. And then I kind of say, well, how do I apply this to my life? How do I learn what God is trying to show me in this? So I'm going to read it first. We're going from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. So here we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. The darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness night. And evening passed, and morning came, making the first day. So, in my journal, I would write down um, what kind of jumped out at me. And the first thing is, in the beginning. Literally, the first couple words. And why that jumps out at me is because I'm a writer. And when you write, you learn that there's a beginning, middle, and end. That's how it is in life. So when God is pointing out to us and saying, it's a beginning, this is the first step. And also, the second thing that jumped out to me was the separation between darkness and light. The reason that kind of stuck out to me was because I've been through really dark times in my life, and I've been through really bright, happy times in my life. And the fact that God saw that darkness and saw that and went, I gotta change it. I gotta do something. So he made light. How it applies to me is I'm a very evidence-based person. I'm gonna be real with you. I need to see it, feel it, touch it. That's just the way I am. It's the way God made me. So when I read this passage and I'm like, how does that... I wasn't there when God created heaven and earth, when God created light and dark. But we see it every day. We literally see Earth every single day. We live on it. We live on the planet Earth. We know heaven is there. We see day and we see night. You know, I'm 38 years old, so I have 38 years of day and night in my life. And we always see the sun come up and we always see the sun go down. Like right now, it's dark out still, but I know the sun's gonna come up. I know that darkness, those shadows, all that stuff is gonna go away, and it's gonna be bright, and I'm gonna be able to see outside easily, and I'm gonna be able to see everything else God created very easily. So for me, I sit here and I go, you know, Adam and Eve saw day and night. Noah, Jacob, Abraham, all these people 4,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, saw day and night. They stood on earth. And I, in 2021, stand on earth. I see day, I see night. Now, it might not be the brightest day because I live in the Northeast, so we have snow and we have cloud. We have gray days, especially around this time of year. But it's still light. So I know the sun's there. And I know that morning will come. And that's the thing that makes me so thankful, is that I know even in my dark times, even in the moments where I sit there and I feel like I'm surrounded, like a little child who is afraid of the dark, I'm surrounded by fear and doubt and all that stuff. I know the light's going to come. I know that moment of relief is going to come. How long it takes, I don't know. But I know it will be there because I've seen it in my life. I've seen where the darkness is and where the darkness ends and where the light comes. And I can look back over 38 years and point out spots in my life where this has happened. So my general question for you today is, can you see the separation between darkness and light? Can you see the evidence? Can you see in your life where there was darkness, fear, and where there's light, where you came out of the darkness? And can you see God in those moments? Can you see His love in those moments? So think about that, journal it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday, and I hope you see the hope today. Have a good day. Bye.